Right, hello everyone, this is Product Shard, and today we're here with this week's Wednesday-Thursday commentary. I seem to have recovered much better, so I should be able to talk for the full time. We've got some interesting stuff to talk about today. Start off with Feldy's question, and then we'll move on to the Black Ops 2, the new microtransactions that have been added, the camos and stuff that have been... They were added yesterday, I think, and I'll give you my opinion on that, but prepare for some raging. But first of all, Feldy's question from last week. If you want to ask any other questions this week, just leave them in the comments, and then I'll answer them at the beginning of next week's episode. They can be about anything gaming, basically, or anything else if you want. If it's something really creepy, like my address, I may choose to not answer it. But Feldy asked, why do you think this is the only CoD that has become boring, besides from ninja defusing? Because ninja defusing is always fun. It just takes a bit of time sometimes to get into it when the game first comes out, but kind of having a little think about this. Oh, by the way, the gameplay is me using the Assault Shield and the Cap 40s before they got patched, because they got patched and they are now less powerful for some reason. But this CoD has it's become pretty boring for us really quickly compared to other ones. MW3 definitely took a lot longer to become boring, but Black Ops 2, I mean, it has actually been like 4 months, which, kind of thinking about it now, isn't actually too long. Wow, it's actually a lot longer than I was thinking in my head. But it has become pretty boring, mainly for me, because I have played it so much more than MW3 at the start. Compared to MW3, where I wasn't making so many videos, well, I wasn't making any videos, to be honest. I used to play with my one friend, one Xbox friend, and we play for a little bit in the evening, and more schoolwork and stuff, I guess. That was a bit higher on my priorities back then, which has kind of changed. Which probably isn't best for me, but there you go. We used to play not quite so much, and then we'd stop and kind of come in the next day. And I didn't have ideas for videos and things like that, so I didn't have to worry about anything. It was purely just us messing about, and I'm sure that's what it was for quite a lot of other people as well. But for me on Black Ops 2, I've played it a lot more at the start. So all the things that are new, all the things they've changed have kind of become normal for me. And it doesn't seem that interesting anymore. So that's kind of why it's boring for me. For other people, it may just be because they've played it more like me. But also, they've taken quite a lot of the random fun stuff out of this game. They did bring in like specials, like they got the Assault Shield and the crossbow and stuff like that. But they've taken out things like akimbo submachine guns. That was always fun. They've taken out the javelin, which there was in MW3, which was just hilarious. They kind of streamlined a lot of things, taken out what they would maybe consider for the pro people unnecessary, and that was kind of the stuff that if you did get bored one day, you could just mess about with that and have a bit more fun than just thinking, well, in this game you do kind of have to try hard if you want to win, or if you want to get those high kill streaks. Whereas in stuff like MW2, you can get a 5 kill streak, get a Predator, and basically get any kill streak you want. And you can noob tube, and there's all that really random stuff that if you want to just mess about for a bit, you can. But in this game, it is a lot kind of... I know they brought in the... Well, I want to call it Power of 10, but that's a website. But kind of the 10 slots for your class, that's kind of freed it up a lot. And you can play in a different style, but it doesn't have the kind of fun attachments and stuff. The attachments, the guns, the just really random things that there was in other games that made it that little bit more interesting. But that's just my opinion. You may still enjoy it because you haven't overplayed it like me. But obviously Ninja Defusing is always fun. I do hope they start bringing in, with the DLC and the new guns, they do start being a bit more inventive, and that could bring back, or is this where I get it? Triple throwback nade. But they could start bringing in some really fun things, because they have got that opportunity to add new guns to this. In the DLC that's coming, But we will move on to the new DLC, which is stupid microtransactions. Now I'm going to give you a quick overview of a type of game that if you play Call of Duty, you're probably not familiar with because it's mainly on PC. But they are called free-to-play games, and they're like first-person shooters. They're good games, they have really good graphics, basically like CoD, but instead of paying a straight-up fee when you buy the game, like the 40 quid or however many dollars it is when you buy the game, instead you get it for free, you get to play for free for as long as you want. You get all the items for free, you like go up levels to whatever level you want. There's no cap or anything like that, but within the game there are things called microtransactions, and this is because when you unlock a gun on like here on Black Ops 2, once you've unlocked it you can use it whenever you want. As soon as you've unlocked it, you do have to use an unlock token now, but as soon as you've done that you've got it for however long you want, until you prestige, which is just in this game. But these free-to-play games are a bit more like Black Ops 1, where you had are they COD coins or something? But basically where you had to buy the gun with 2,000 of these COD coins or COD dollars or something like that. And basically in these free-to-play games you will get currency like this, and for every gun that you want to buy you will have to pay with these, but you will have to pay huge amounts. So it will maybe take you 10 to 15 games to actually get enough of this credit to be able to buy one gun. And that's kind of for the permanent side. You can also rent guns in these and do stuff like that. But basically, if you want to win and you want to get these guns really early, because it does take a long time to get this normal credit stuff, you can buy the credit, or you can buy extra, like a different type of currency, or you can just buy the guns straight up. You can buy better guns really, really fast. Like normally it will be the higher level you get, the more powerful the guns get. So you can just straight up buy the most powerful gun. You can buy extra armor. You can buy sights that like let you see claymores and stuff around the map. You can get shoes that make you run faster, delay claymores, delay explosives, stuff like that. And this stuff is basically only available to people that spend money on these microtransactions. And now what Black Ops 2 have brought in is they've started pretty low. They've put camos in, which you can buy for 160 Microsoft points. And this gets you a camo for all of your guns. You get a title. Yeah, I think you get a title. And you get 3 different reticles, one for the red dot sight, one for the EOTech sight, and one for the ACOG. And that is what comes in these first kind of camo or personalization packs, they're calling them. And I will... one sec there. Now, this is a little video just showing you when you go into the COD store. You get these map packs, which are the normal ones. Nuketown 2025 for zombies and normal is now free, by the way. If you want to go download that, you can. You don't have to have pre-ordered the game. They got Revolution there for however many Microsoft points. They got the season pass. They're the normal stuff, and I'll be coming back to the season pass later. I need to rage about that. Basically, you have the avatar stuff, which no one buys because that's pointless, and then you get onto the personalization packs. And this is where you get the one camo for all of your guns, the different sights, and a title. And these becoming 1,600 Microsoft points, that's about £1.50, but you probably have to buy, the least you can buy is probably like 500 Microsoft points, which is £5, and that is, again, where they start getting the money. That's Microsoft more than Treyarch or whatever, but they will be getting... You're basically paying money to have these camos and a different sight and a title. They've also brought out calling card packs, which I should go back to in a sec, unless I recorded this earlier. But yeah, you should see. I think I'm going on a gun. They now have like a different... Oh, right, you'll see. The reticles and stuff, if you go on, you can then change to this new tab and have a look through the reticles, and choose the one that you want to buy and then not like that one and go buy another one, and gradually spend more and more money. But they also have a pack, or packs for 80 Microsoft points, where you get the different flags from like Northern America, South America, Europe, stuff like that, which you get like 9 titles, only one of which you want, because you're obviously getting the country that you want. And these are, they're starting small. The only things you can buy are like they don't actually affect your gameplay as such. Maybe one of the sights makes it look better and it's easy to aim, but they all seem a bit stupid. So they're purely accessories, they're not actually affecting gameplay. But what this has brought me to think is, are they actually going to start bringing in like guns that you can buy, maybe attachments that you can buy, just little things like that, different armor, different suits, more of the free-to-play stuff. They probably won't bring it out in Black Ops 2 because they're not like going into that so much. But in the next Modern Warfare 4 or whatever the hell they're going to call it, are they going to kind of make it a much bigger deal, which may ruin it, I guess, because you'll be paying 40 quid or however many dollars for the actual game, and then you also have to pay the extra money if you want to get the extra stuff, the new camos, as they're bringing them out now, or what it may be, the extra guns, maybe a new class. They also have, like, you can now get an extra 10 custom classes, again for that 160 Microsoft points. But it does become kind of stupid, and I think it may have been Sony, or it may have been EA or Ubisoft or something. It might have been Ubisoft actually, who said they're going to start putting these microtransactions in every single game that they have. So definitely look out for this in more games, because it does seem like it's going to start coming into more and more stuff, which means on the face of it, the price you're paying for your game is not actually the full cost, and people need to start becoming aware of this and how stupid it is, basically. In a free-to-play game, it's kind of acceptable, because you obviously don't have to pay to start and actually play the game, so you can kind of think of, if you enjoy a free-to-play game, then you've got 10, 15, 20 quid, which you would have normally put into that sort of game, which you can spend on other stuff, and you basically haven't lost any money. But if, for something like CoD, when you're paying 40 quid for the game anyway, it seems a bit cheap to then make you pay even more to get extra features. And that'll just bring me on to the last kind of rage point. I don't want to rage too much, because this is actually quite an interesting thing, and it will help you become, well, kind of like customize your stuff a bit more, if that's the sort of thing you're into. But Season Pass owners, we paid, what was it, around 40 quid, 36 quid or something, for the Season Pass to receive all DLC when it came out during the year, you know, to make the game more exciting, because we knew we were going to either buy that DLC anyway, or we expect to get it all, basically, if you have bought the Season Pass, because that's what it said. And they have now brought in all this stuff, and basically if you have the Season Pass, you don't get any of it, which seems a bit harsh to the people that have bought it. I do wish they had maybe, I mean, not all of them, because it's really, that would be a bit mad. I know it's only for the map packs, like what they think the Season Pass is, that's for the map packs and the guns and stuff. But if they said everyone with the Season Pass can have one of these packs, then that would have been fair enough, and it kind of would have been more acceptable for those people. But otherwise, it seems a bit harsh. But it's not all bad. I mean, it is kind of an interesting thing. If they bring it into more, then you can start customizing your guns more. Maybe you could get like a little tag off the side of your gun, that not like an emblem, but because they're a bit small. But you could actually have something on your gun that you could customize as well, and then you can start building your class to more and more your sort of thing. So when people see it, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's that guy's. He always has that color and that tag, and he's got his emblem, and he's got that camo, and he's using those attachments, and you can start building up your perfect thing that makes you look amazing. But maybe don't charge for it, Treyarch. It seems a bit mad. But this is probably a trial run for them, so don't go out and buy all of them. That definitely would be stupid, and don't get pulled into like buy one and then you like the camo for one, you like the reticles for the other, you like the title for the other one. So you might as well buy 3. If you're gonna buy one, choose one and try it out. If you don't like that one and you think it was a waste of money, definitely don't go back in thinking, oh well, I'll try another one. If you didn't like the first one, you're probably not going to like the second one. But other than that, just to make you aware, that's what this was about. That's where all the new camos have come from. Give them a look, see if they're up to your fancy, and go spend your hard-earned money. So cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.